Buenos dias, buenas tardes. Today in this American English pronunciation video, we are going to focus on highlighting, which is a very important part of American English pronunciation. It's to show what is the most important part of your phrase or your utterance. What's your message? What's the important? ¿Qué vale más? ¿Qué vale más? ¿Qué es ¿qué lo que es el más importante parte de tu frase? Does that make sense? We'll see. It'll make more sense. Trust me. Okay. So highlighting. This guy says, but did you know? But did you know? Aquí tenemos highlighting. Está yellow. Está amarillo. Mostrando que está highlighted. Okay. Let's look at this first phrase right here. It says job offer. Job offer. We're going to view these two words in a sentence. Job offer. So if somebody says, I just received a job offer. I just received a job offer. Hooray! Congratulations! ¿Tienes un trabajo? ¿Tienes una nueva pega? You have a new job? Okay, you know. So we have, this is a important part here too. We have primary stress, secondary stress, tertiary stress. Estos son palabras quizás nunca vas a tener que usar tertiary. Yo casi nunca en mi vida he escuchado tertiary. Significa third, right? Tercera. So I just este es este. This is this. I just son unstressed, right? I just Pero acá tiene stress, pero un chico stress, a little stress. I just received again with no stress. Job. I just received a job offer. Aquí tenemos primary stress. Okay. 3 levels of stress in English. 3 levels. Highest, a little bit less than high, and then no stress, basically, right? No stress, a little stress, all stress. Okay? So let's try reading this again. I just received a job offer. I just received a job offer. I just received a job offer. And check this out. I made a little line para mostrar cómo suena con el pitch, con intonación. I just received a job offer. I just received a job offer. I just received a job offer. Okay, ahora tenemos otra forma de mostrar esto. Tenemos con capital letters, con bold. So if it's bold and capitalized, it means it's the most stress. So I just received a job offer. ¿Cuál te gusta más? ¿Te gusta más así o así? There's 2 ways of writing this. There's more than 2 actually, but I chose these 2 because I personally like them. A mí me gusta esto porque me hace pensar de música. A otra gente le gusta esto más porque es como si estás mandando un texto o algo, un texto. Si haces con todo caps, es como estás enojado y lo dices con voz más alto quizás. So different things work for different people. But now it says, but if someone mishears you, si alguien no te escucha bien y te pregunta, you received a what offer? Un qué? You'd say a job offer. ¿Por qué? Why do you say it like that? You say it like that because they heard the word offer. They just didn't know what kind of offer. ¿Qué tipo de offer? Oferta. I think that's how you say offer. Maybe not. A job offer. When you want to correct something, cuando quieres corregir algo, tienes que decir la cosa que estás corrigiendo con más fuerza y con más volumen. Así. You received a what offer? A job offer. A job offer. Okay. You could also write that in capital letters if you like it like this more. This might be more helpful. You received a what offer? A job offer. Okay, nice. 2 sides of the same coin. What are 2 sides of the same coin? Let's find out. Oh, yes. Spanish speakers should, 1. Oh, let me get myself out of the way. Where can I be? I'll have to be here. Thank you. Spanish speakers should stress main words more and reduce unstressed syllables more. For example, I went to the bank and it was closed. This is something that I have talked about before, but I'm just going to repeat myself sometimes, right? It's important to hear the same thing over and over again. I want you to say this sentence with me and read it if it's gray. Si no está negro y bold, quiero que lo lees con menos volumen, con menos stress. Y si está bold, quiero que lo haces el stress que vimos en el último video, que sea más largo, con más volumen y con alto pitch, con higher intonación. Okay. I went to the bank and it was closed. Nice. Now, what is the most important part of the sentence? ¿Qué información es más importante acá? ¿Que fuiste al banco? ¿Que estaba cerrado? ¿Qué piensas tú? ¿Qué información es más importante acá? There's a hint here, right? Because it's highlighted. Because it's highlighted here, what I want you to know is that it should be highlighted more when you speak it. So it should be like this. I went to the bank and it was closed. It was closed. Eso es la información más importante. Yeah, and this is how we would read it with intonation. I went to the bank and it was closed. Okay, let's look at another example. Robbery. Ladrón. Okay, not robbery, right? Oh, wow, I didn't even... What happened? I don't even know. We're going to keep going. Movies. Oh, I see what happened. I can fix that. Robbery. What about the next one? Robbery. We'll look at movies later. Yes, okay. So, robbery. If somebody says there was a robbery, what would they be highlighting? What are they highlighting here? This is easy, right? I'm giving you an easy one. What is the most important part of the sentence? The robbery, of course. Okay. So let's look at now another example. Movies. If somebody asks you, want to go to the movies with me? What's the most important part of that sentence? Maybe this is a trick question. Maybe quizás lo más importante es que te está preguntando si quieres ir contigo, si quieres ir con ellos a la película. Pero más que nada quiero decir que película, ir al película es el palabra más importante. And then someone might say, I would love to go to the movies with you. ¿Qué idea es lo más importante en esa frase? Si alguien te responde como, I would love to go to the movies with you. It's the one that I highlighted again. The fact that they would love to do that. I guess that's that. Yeah, right. It could also be, but that basically that they were gonna go. That's that, right? Okay. But what if somebody replies, I don't want to go to the movies with you? What's the most important there? What's the most important part of that phrase? I don't want to go to the movies with you. I don't want to go to the movies with you. What would you highlight? What would you expect the speaker to highlight? Yeah, it would look like this, all caps. I don't want to go to the movies with you. I don't want to go to the movies with you. ¿Escuchas eso? I don't want. Es como así. I don't want to go to the movies with you. Okay? Cool. Let's look at the word sleepy. Sleepy. If you said, I'm feeling very sleepy, what's the most important part of that phrase? What's the message there? Can you figure that out? What's the most important part about that? Make myself a little bit bigger here. It's the ooh, wow. I'm feeling very sleepy. Okay, there's a couple options here. In this example I'm giving you here, I've highlighted very. So maybe what we're highlighting is not just that we're sleepy, but that we're extremely sleepy. No tenemos sueño, pero tenemos muchísimo sueño. Tengo muchísimo sueño. Y por eso estamos dando todo el estrés en muchísimo. I'm feeling very sleepy. Puede ser que sleepy suena con menos volumen que very. I'm feeling very sleepy. Y escucha la intonación de gente cuando hablan. Cuando la intonación de una palabra cambia, como I'm feeling very. ¿Escuchas eso? Very. Es como que estoy cantando en ese momento. Very. Y demora mucho más tiempo. Como cambia todo. I'm feeling. Suena como una línea plana. La entonación no cambia. Pero aquí llega very. Es como que estoy cantando y puedo tomar más tiempo con eso. Y le doy un poco más emoción. I'm feeling very tired. Y o sleepy, por este ejemplo. Sleepy también tiene una diferente entonación que I am feeling, pero menos que very. Very canta. Sleepy tiene un poco de melodía, tiene un poco de canción, pero mucho menos que very. Very tiene todo la energía de esta frase. Now, what happens if we highlight sleepy, right? Listen, this is different. I'm feeling very sleepy. I'm feeling very sleepy. I'm feeling very sleepy. Acá estamos. What's more important than feeling extremely sleepy or muchísimo? I forgot how to say it. A veces olvido palabras español. Así soy. Así en este. That's how I am in my Spanish right now. But anyway, if we're highlighting sleepy more than very, what's important here is the fact que sleepy is important. Here, the fact that we're so sleepy is important. But here we're highlighting that we're sleepy. Different things. So I'll read them different. I'm feeling very sleepy versus I'm feeling very sleepy. They're different. But you can highlight both, and speakers do highlight different things. Okay, let's look at this other example with surprise and flowers. Okay, let me get out of the way here. There we go. Let's be a little bit smaller there. Okay. If somebody says he is surprising her with flowers, this is interesting, right? We have, I want to fix this. I am so picky. We have our verb. We have our subject. He is surprising her, who's our subject, I guess, or maybe, yeah, subject again. And then object, flowers. What do you think is the most important part of this sentence? Just actually looking with these, we have these as our hints. What do you think would be highlighted in this sentence? He is surprising her with flowers. What's highlighted? Flowers is. That's the most important part of this sentence. You could change it up. You really could. You could say something like, he is surprising her with flowers. He is surprising her with flowers. He is surprising. Eso significa que el énfasis está en qué está haciendo, no en con qué está haciendo eso. Énfasis está en surprising, en el verbo, no en el objeto, flores. Okay? So this is how highlighting changes sentences. There are great videos out there showing that highlighting different words in a sentence will change the sentence. We could do this with this. We could do, if somebody says, who is surprising her with flowers? You'd say, he is. Or if they said, he's surprising who with flowers? You'd say, he's surprising her. You'd be highlighting these different words to show what your answer is. Well, your answer is que tu respuesta es, se tiene que decir con mucho más volumen and with mucho más entonación. Okay. Now, I like this image I made here. What we have here is kind of showcasing that these need to be louder. So once again, we need to practice stressing main words more. What are the main words in this sentence? I've put little blue lines. Hay estos líneas azules que te muestran que tienen que tener más volumen y todo eso. And then we're not going to say these as loud, reducing unstressed syllables more. Como if I practice this, my pronunciation will improve. Y no se dice cada sílaba en esta palabra, por ejemplo, como pronunciation. No es pronunciation, no se dice así. Es pronunciation. Hay que buscar qué sílaba en las palabras importantes hay que decir con más stress. You have to find that out. You have to look that up in the words you learn and the words you know. Hay que verificar, averiguar. You have to find out, verify which syllable in the words you know or want to say should have the stress. Yeah. Very good job in listening to this. This takes practice, but it's pretty fun. It's like acting. Es como actuando. Porque el inglés tiene mucho diferencia de volumen entre sílabas estresados y sílabas reducidos. Y highlighting es algo que hace, es importante en hablar inglés. English speakers do this all the time. They're always highlighting the important words. The important words. Okay. Even right there, I'm doing it. Yes. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.